Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D, about to react to this vid by B with a T. It's titled Dolly Parton Dead at 80 Years Old. I did see this headline. This is really sad. We have lost yet another legend. So unfortunate. I don't know how she passed. I didn't look into the details of the article, but I knew I was going to react to something related to it. So let's hear what happened exactly. Let's watch.
Okay, you guys, so I have some heartbreaking news. The Dolly Parton passed away.
So many people were inspired by her. So yeah, she had such an influence on the industry, not even just country, but other genres as well. You know, Sabrina Carpenter worked with her recently and loves her. So many artists have, taken inspiration from her. So it does suck. She definitely was an icon in the music industry.
Today at 80 years old.
R.I.P.
And her family announced it on her IG. Now, her nephew, Brian Silver, said that Dolly asked him years ago to be the one to make the announcement when that time came. Take a look.
Hey everyone, my name is Brian Silver, son of Cassie Parton, and I'm representing the Parton and Owens family today, announcing the passing of my Aunt Dolly Rebecca Parton Dean, sister, sis, Aunt Granny to one generation and Gigi to the next. This video announcement is something Dolly asked of me years ago, before I fully absorbed it as a future reality. As her head of security for more than 2 decades, a role my father Larry held before me, I have imagined the heaviness of this moment, but haven't truly felt it until now. It is an honor that is mixed with absolute pride and great sadness. But sadness lies with us, not with Dolly. Dolly has lived in the light and is in the arms of Jesus, surely met by Carl, her parents, and countless others who have watched her and longed for her to meet them in the heavens.
Now, a little history on Dolly. Dolly came from nothing, okay? She was born in 1946 in a one-room cabin in Tennessee. And she was the fourth of 12 kids. Now, her daddy couldn't even read or write, and he was working construction and on top of that farming just to keep food in the house. Now, she used to call her family dirt poor, and she meant that. But she was gifted with a voice, and she was singing from the time she was a little girl and ended up on a local radio and TV in Knoxville as a kid. And then the day after she graduated high school in 1964, she packed up and went to Nashville. Now, her big break came in 1967 when she joined the Porter Wagoneer show. And that's when the world finally met Dolly for the very first time. She stayed with him 4 years, and then in 1974, she decided to go solo, and Dolly didn't just leave. She wrote a goodbye song that we all love to this day and was remade by Whitney Houston, and that song was I Will Always Love You. And when Whitney Houston recorded that same song
we talking about influence. She has influenced, artists and songs that, not all of us are privy to. Because I'm not like super duper familiar with her catalog and everything that she did. But, I know the basics, but I didn't know this. I mean, this is probably part of the basics, but yeah, I'm not, all knowing. So I don't know everything about her, but yeah, I definitely knew that she was super influential, and I didn't know that Whitney covered this song from her.
1992 for The Bodyguard. It set at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 14 weeks. And Dolly wrote hundreds of songs. Jolene, 9 to 5. Dolly was simply that girl, okay? And her music has sold more than 100 million copies worldwide with over 1 billion streams online. And then she went on to do movies. She did her first film in 1980, which was called 9 to 5 with Jane Fonda. And she wrote the theme song for it, which got her an Oscar nomination and 2 Grammys. Now, she also did The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas with Burt Reynolds. And she did Steel Magnolias, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love that movie. Do not get me started. Now, Forbes put her worth at about $450 million last summer and had her on their list of the wealthiest self-made women in America. Now, she started the Imagination Library because her daddy couldn't read. Now, the whole point of this was mailing free books to children every single month. And in 1999, she was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. She got the Library of Congress Living Legend Award in 2004, the National Medal of Arts in 2005, the Kennedy Center Honors in 2006, and the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 2011. Now, she won 11 Grammys total and an Emmy in 2021, and last year the Academy gave her an honorary Oscar for her charity work. Now, her husband, Carl Dean, who she was married to for almost 60 years, y'all, and who stayed completely out the spotlight, just died last year in March of 2025. And she said the loneliness after he passed hit her hard. Now, y'all know how that goes when it comes to these couples who have been married a long time like that. When one goes, it does not take the other very long to follow through. And shortly after he passed, she started dealing with health problems. Now, she ended up with kidney stones. She had an infection last September. She said her immune system and digestive system had just been out of whack. And all of a sudden, which seems like out of nowhere, her family announced her passing today. And Dolly was everybody's honorary family, okay? The Black community loved Dolly down, and rightfully so. She was a very sweet lady, always exuded a lot of love, and she stayed a baddie till the day she passed. Now, Dolly was always beautiful, and she did not play about her looks, okay? You were never gonna catch her looking down and dusty. Her hair was always gonna be laid, makeup was always gonna be slayed, and her personality just exuded light. But rest in peace to the beautiful Dolly Parton. Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments below. That's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.
Heartbreaking news from good old Rocky Top. Dolly Parton, the girl from the Smoky Mountains, became one of the world's most beloved figures, has died at the age of 80. I genuinely believe that she'll always love us, and we will always love her.
Y'all, I want to hear her version.
We got breaking news.
I did not know that.
Dolly Parton has passed away. I am so heartbroken. Dolly Parton has passed away at the age of 80. Rest in peace, Dolly. Rest in peace. You know what? Over the last, I guess you would say 6 months to a year, Dolly has been having some health issues. I know we all know that. Also, she had been canceling some shows. Like the last show that she had, she did cancel it for health issues. And usually when she has a health issue, she'll come on and she'll say, hey, I'm fine, just working through some things. But this last time we didn't get that. So I knew it was more serious this time. Probably serious all those other times, but Dolly was thinking of us and in those times and wanted to calm our fears. You know, I just love Dolly, always have loved Dolly, and I am confident that she is in the arms of Jesus. Dolly was just a beautiful, beautiful person, and her imagination library is just absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, this is very sad. And I looked up her version of I Will Always Love You. It popped right up, so I'm going to check it out after this vid. But yes, R.I.P. And you know what? It makes me think, some morbid thought, but we are going to see a lot more of our living legends pass over our lifetime. If we're lucky and we, live a while, we will continue to see, these really iconic artists pass away because, we have so many that are up there in age, and at one point or another they're going to pass. So it does suck because they have made such an impact on the industry, a lot of these artists. So it is unfortunate, but yeah, RIP to her. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.